Hi again, YouTube. I just wanted to come and do I look terrible because I just had a little nana nap in the afternoon because I don't feel very well today. I think I might be coming down with something. But I was just watching Sarah, Harry Draco Girl, whatever the number is, sorry, your video about, about your latest update, but about foods that you don't eat that you should be eating and things like that. And I just remembered that there was a couple of things that I didn't add to my earlier video today. One of them was that my surgeon yesterday, because he was the actual surgeon that did my surgery, and the last, I think, 3 times I've been there, I've actually seen someone else, one of the doctors that work there, that they don't do the surgery, but they just do the fills. So he hadn't seen me for a while, and he was completely blown away. He was just going, "Wow, you're doing so amazingly." And he told me that I'd lost 62% of my excess body weight, so already. And he just was saying that is, like, statistically, I think he said statistically that's as good as it gets. Like, that's all they expect you to lose. That's like the best they expect people to do from lap band surgery. And that I'm already there, and I'm only like not quite 6 months out. So I was pretty proud of myself for that. I really hope that I'm able to just keep it up until I get to my goal, and then start maintenance, which will be a whole other thing. I haven't really even thought too much about maintenance, but I don't even really know what that means, to not be trying to lose weight anymore. It's kind of a strange concept. I'd be interested to hear what anybody else has to say about maintenance, actually, the people that have got to maintenance, if any of my viewers have got there yet, or whether we're still on the journey. So he was like really impressed with that. And I'm like, well, that's great, but I have more to go. So anyway, that's that. The other thing I wanted to talk about, and I've talked about it in earlier videos, about the whole low-fat dairy versus full-fat kind of thing. I do not believe in low-fat products. I don't like them. I don't like the taste of them. I actually bought some low-fat Greek yogurt that was on sale the other day, and I can't eat it. Like, I really don't like it. It just does nothing for me. I usually just have a big tub of unflavoured full-fat Greek yogurt in the fridge, and I would have some every day. Like, sometimes I might have some in the morning before I go for a run, or just if I'm feeling a little bit peckish at night time or something like that, I'll have some. I'll just usually stand there and eat a few spoons out of the tub. It's really creamy and really just delicious. It's like eating sour cream. It's just so much more satisfying and tasty than low-fat stuff. I just don't like it. Same with low-fat cheese. I don't buy it at all. I buy full-fat. I have a little container with all different cheeses in it. And that's just another little snack I have. Occasionally I have it with crackers, but mostly I'll just have a couple of slices of cheese on its own. I buy organic full cream unhomogenized milk, and have a coffee every morning. If I go out to have a coffee, I'll have a latte just with normal milk. I don't ask for skinny milk because I don't like it. I don't find it satisfying. I think I think it was my dietitian, and I've heard it, around, in the community, I guess, about, actually it was in one of the books I read as well, but about, because you're eating so much less, to make it quality. So what you eat should be the best quality that you can afford. And then there's that whole thing about eating close to the earth too. If you eat close to the earth, then it's going to be easier than if you're eating processed food all the time and pre-made stuff, pre-packaged stuff, all that kind of thing. And I very rarely buy that kind of thing. Like, most of the time I'm making just food from scratch at home. Yeah, and I'm still managing to lose weight. I've lost 35 kilograms in 6 months, and I eat full fat. I don't cut the fat off meat. like little lamb chops I love. I absolutely devour the fat off them because I only have them, I don't know, every few weeks or something. Not even that, like whenever I have them. I just don't worry about it because I enjoy it. Like I really, and fat is good for you. There's a lot of research now, if you look into it, about good fats, and animal fat is considered a good fat. It wasn't for a long time, and if you have too much of it, it's not good for your cholesterol, but it's a good fat, as is butter. It's a healthy fat, so I only use butter. I don't use anything else. With the lap band, I just don't have that much of it. Like, pretty much the only time I would have butter is if I cook with it, or sometimes I have it on toast. And that's not an everyday thing even, So I guess without realising it, I'm kind of being moderate, which was always my goal, to be moderate. Yeah, it's not like I'm having lashings of butter every day, but like I refuse to buy low-fat products because I don't like them. And so far it doesn't seem to have affected my weight loss at all. In fact, I reckon if I was eating low-fat products, my weight loss might not be as good. That's just my opinion, but it's worth looking into for people who are on this journey. If you haven't kind of thought about that yet or looked into it, definitely worth looking into. Just Google it. Google healthy fats. Google, I don't know, full fat versus low fat, things like that. And just see what you come up with, because I think it's really interesting. And I haven't seen my dietitian for a one-on-one appointment yet, but I'm going to see her in a couple of weeks. And I'm going to talk to her about that. I'm just going to question her about it because I've got a feeling that she's going to agree with me. But I think maybe a lot of people buy a lot of processed food, and that's why they recommend low-fat products. I'm not really sure why they do. Anyway, that's my little bit. That's just what I wanted to